So tell me, when emo's making a comeback?
Yeah, I don't know. We always listen to it on our road trips. Yeah. We both former emo kids. Mm-hmm. I wore a little bit more of the uniform than you did. Mm-hmm. But I was just scrolling through Instagram today preparing for the show, and it hits me with top emo albums of 2024. Granted, knew none of the names of the people.
Right.
But like, is it? You're more in tune with pop culture. Is emo making a comeback?
Well, I think that's a bold-faced lie. I fake like I am. I am okay with it. I think it's a great genre of music. I think it crosses lines, and we've seen a lot. And I'm not surprised, because we've seen a lot of like emo genre blending videos. Like, we've seen a lot of country emo videos recently.
All country is emo right now.
Like bluegrassy emo. Like
bluegrassy emo.
We've seen a lot of genre blending with emo right now. So I think it might just be like, I think emo is finally old enough that it can be like sampled and reused. Like,
I want those Memphis rappers that have all that strong 3-6 vibes to sample like some Taking Back Sunday.
Right? Like, I think that's where we are, is we're emo's finally old enough that it can be like sampled and used again.
That's awesome.
Does
I
that make
love
sense?
that. Yeah, for complete sense. And please do it more.
Yeah, but I also think making it covers, like putting your own spin on it, like it's finally old enough
for people to get inspiration from.
It's now like emo, like the Limu. Yeah, sorry.
and Doug.
By the way, I do love the new commercial where the emu's on the farm and he leaves the farm and the dad is like, "You're never gonna make it." And then it's 5 years later and he's like, "Oh, he
by
did
God,
it."
he did it. So good. Their best one by far with the emus.
That's so funny. Sorry, that took me out for a second.
I wholeheartely agree with you. I'm so glad you said that.
But I think the emo songs, emo's been around for 25, 15, 20
No,
years.
I think you're right with the 25.
Years,
it's 2025, and I was listening to it in 2020.
I know.
And it was before that.
For a second, I was like, wait, I'm not that old. But then, yeah.
Yeah. And we've listened to emo the majority of our lives.
If we were listening to emo, since we were like 16, that's over 20 years old.
Yeah.
So,
because I just thought it was dead because they tried to bring it back. You remember our last year in Wilmington? Mm-hmm. They had the failed Warped Tour,
and I think they're trying it again. But I think they're doing it it's that one day thing. Now it's that We Were Young too. That's like the one day festival.
They're like, now it's too far gone that we even got to call it something else.
Yeah, so now it's just like the We Were Young festival, and it's one day, and it's all of the Warped Tour bands, but it's just like or a weekend festival or something. It's like they're not traveling anymore.
It's 40-year-old Bonnaroo. Is that what we're doing?
These men all have families and kids now.
Elder millennial Bonnaroo is We Were Young tour. Is that just us? We were young once.